Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade. The NBA world is officially on fire. In a move that no one truly believed would ever happen again, Kevin Durant is returning to the Golden State Warriors. That's right, the same Kevin Durant who left the franchise in 2019 after back-to-back championships. The same KD who many thought had closed the chapter for good. Now, out of nowhere, he's back. And this time, it's not for a one-year run or a quick playoff push. This is a massive 5-year deal that signals not just a return, but a full-fledged commitment to rewrite history with the same team that once ruled the league. The announcement hit like a thunderbolt across the basketball universe. Fans, analysts, and even players were left stunned. Some were cheering, some were questioning, but nobody could ignore the sheer magnitude of what just happened. Kevin Durant, arguably one of the greatest scorers to ever touch a basketball, is suiting up again with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and possibly even Klay Thompson if contract talks go as planned. This is more than a reunion. This is a declaration of war. Their Warriors are loading up again and the league better take notice. So, how did we even get here? The relationship between Durant and the Warriors was once thought to be irreparably fractured. After all, his departure wasn't smooth. There was tension. There were disagreements. And there was a sense that KD had outgrown the shadow of a super team. He went to Brooklyn to build his own legacy. He tried to form a new dynasty with Kyrie Irving and later with James Harden. That experiment, as we all know, never fully took off. Injuries, controversies, and locker room instability derailed the Nets' plans, and eventually Durant found himself in Phoenix, hoping to resurrect his title aspirations with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But things didn't click the way many had hoped. The Suns were good, but not great. Competitive but not dominant. Behind the scenes, whispers began circulating. Durant wasn't happy with the inconsistency. He missed the stability. He missed the winning culture. And most of all, he missed playing the kind of basketball that made him love the game, team-oriented, free-flowing, and unselfish. Where else could he get that besides Golden State? According to league sources, conversations between Durant and the Warriors began quietly after the Suns were eliminated in the playoffs. It started as just a dialogue. What if? But as both sides talked, something shifted. There was mutual respect, a realization that time heals most wounds, and a hunger deep in both Durant and Golden State to make things right again. For the Warriors, it was about maximizing the last few years of Curry's prime. For Durant, it was about restoring his legacy and winning in a place that knew how to do it the right way. The contract details are staggering. 5 years north of $260 million. A full no-trade clause, player perks, leadership input, and the kind of structure that Durant hasn't had since his first stint with the Dubs. This isn't just a paycheck, it's a commitment. KD is back not to chase a ring, but to build something lasting. And for the Warriors, it's the clearest sign yet that they're not ready to fade into the background. They want one more shot at greatness, maybe two, maybe more. And yes, there were critics, too. Some said this move weakens the competitive balance, that KD is running back to safety, that the Warriors are cheating the rebuild, but those critics missed the point entirely. This isn't about safety. This is about legacy. Durant didn't need to come back. He chose to. And that's a different kind of story. One that says he values chemistry, camaraderie, and culture over control. And let's be real, this isn't the same Warriors team from 2017. This roster has evolved. The league has caught up and the road to the finals is tougher than ever. Draymond Green, who infamously had a heated sideline exchange with Durant during the latter's final season, has already commented, "We're grown men." That was years ago. We talked. We cleared the air. And now we're about to handle business. That tells you all you need to know. The past is in the past. What matters now is the mission. Stephen Curry, always the quiet leader, welcomed Durant with a simple but powerful message. "Let's finish what we started." That quote has now gone viral. It's on t-shirts. It's in Instagram bios, and it's echoing through the halls of NBA front offices. The idea that Curry and Durant could link up again in the twilight of their careers, both still playing at an elite level, is a nightmare for opposing defenses. They don't just score, they do it efficiently, intelligently, and with a flair that's hard to replicate. This move also completely alters the Warriors' offseason strategy. With KD on board, they're expected to pursue veteran minimum players who are eager to ring chase. Names like Dwight Powell, Joe Ingles, and even Eric Gordon are being floated as possible depth signings. Their Warriors bench is about to get a major facelift, and their scouting department is already deep into evaluating free agent fits that complement their new big three. The coaching staff is also expected to evolve. Steve Kerr, who coached Durant during his MVP-caliber seasons in the Bay, now gets another opportunity to maximize one of the most versatile players in basketball history. Behind the scenes, there's talk of bringing back a former assistant coach familiar with Durant's playing style to help streamline the transition. Every move now revolves around one mission: win now. Golden State's front office deserves immense credit here. They saw an opportunity, took a risk, and made it happen. There were easier paths, safer options, but this is what champions do. They swing big. And this might be the biggest swing since Durant first joined the team back in 2016. The difference this time: there are no questions about fit. No debates about chemistry. Everyone knows what this group can do when they're healthy, motivated, and unified. Of course, the pressure will be immense. Every game will be scrutinized. Every loss will be analyzed. And anything short of a deep playoff run will be labeled a failure. But if there's one group that knows how to tune out the noise and lock in, it's the Golden State Warriors. They've been here before. They've faced the doubters. And now with Durant back in the fold, they're ready to silence them once again. It's rare in sports to get a second chance like this. Rare still for it to happen at the perfect time. But that's exactly what's unfolding in Golden State. A reunion, a resurgence, and maybe, just maybe, a return to the top of the basketball world. Kevin Durant is a Warrior again. And if you thought the dynasty was over, think again. This story isn't finished. In fact, the best chapter might still be ahead.